up front. And we're underway with Garland bringing the puck in the Anaheim zone on the left wing. Garland shoots, hit the post.
Get it towards the net. You never know where it's going to go. This one, though, off the...
Who drops off to Pius Suter. Suter in. Sends one in front. Did Gibson keep that out?
And he's able to reach back after initially getting enough of it. And backhand.
Lankinen with a quick up. Derek Forbert moves in. Here's Hedl. Sharp angle shot. Gibson makes another save. Doesn't include the post. 10 seconds in by Garland. Here's a shot by Pettersson for Anaheim. Now the puck thrown across. Gets all the way through off the post. Great chance there.
Leafs in this bouncing puck. Flutters. Post. Oh.
Here's McTavish. Long shot by Gauthier. Tipped in. That was a heck of a play to drag it back.
Canucks are taking a moment here.
Did he get it with the glove? Trying to center, gets it again. Wrist one towards the goal. Following up is Elias Pettersson with a high stick. And
the stick in the right. Elias Pettersson.
2-minute minor penalty for roughing.
We're a minute into the Besser. Across the cross. Scores!
Anaheim stationary in the neutral zone. Two defensemen caught. And a little power play goal for Jake DeBrusk. More importantly, the Canucks tie this.
He steps in with Lecker-Mackey. Luger with a wrist shot. Scores!
Of John Gibson. Maybe just ticked off the outside skate of Jack.
Hoglander gets the loose puck. Big battle in front. All kinds of bodies in the creases. Soucy scores, and the ref says it'll count. And Dostal's looking up at the big screen to see what just happened.
First pushed in there by Minchikov, and then Trouba keeps him there. This shot.
Anaheim is challenging the previous play to determine if there was goaltender interference prior to the goal.
Words for the Canucks in. First Minchikov keeps him there, and then Trouba doesn't let him out.
And by the time...
After coach's challenge, it was determined that it was the actions of the Anaheim defenders that caused the goal.
April, a game in Arizona against the Coyotes at Mullet Arena. The blue line, Minchikov down for Lacombe, cutting in front. Sharp angle shot, stop, and
this is Jackson Lacombe trying to be sneaky, going through the Canucks defense.
That's the line, Marcus Pettersson, wrist one walk. Garland gets the puck, and then centers Joshua. Oh, what a left hand save by Dostal. Ducks at the other end, opportunity. Lundestrom, stop, rebound, they score.
Being an off the rush type unit, and here's the shot. And Lankinen fends it off. And Dumoulin.
A couple of scraps breaking out. Garland has dropped the gloves with Trevor Zegras. They're still going at each other. But the main event is Garland and Zegras. And Garland got the right hand free and landed on two. Said enough is enough. Let's go.
Well, because Garland had already put the puck around the glass and out. And then Zegras hits him late. And then they engage afterwards. But again, Garland.
His 20th of the night. Canucks are going to win.
Rick, what did you like most about the start in particular? Even though you didn't score in the first period, it seemed like you dominated to begin the game.
Yeah, I thought we didn't get rewarded. I thought there was a lot of chances early. You know, you're hoping it's like 2-0, but you know, hey, listen, they got that goal. I love the resolve. You know, we're in a state of mind. Sometimes we get a little bit down, but I thought the first period were really good. We had a lot of good chances.
Couple of goals off the rush for you with the power play goal by Jake and the even strength marker by Teddy. What did you like about that element of your game? And
yes, you know, speed through the neutral zone. You know, getting that puck in the middle with some speed. You know, getting some people in the net. Obviously, Jake's goal was big. That was a nice, you know, under the bar type of goal. What you're looking for, he can supply that for us.
Rick, a lot of the guys mentioned that the road trip obviously wasn't what you were looking for. How important is it to get that first win here for the homestand?
Well, it's you know, third period, right? You know, winning. You know, we on the road trip we got to the third period and we didn't win those games, right? So we had some big moments tonight. Obviously, you know, I thought, you know, that second goal it was preventable, but saying that we hung on. It's not so much we hung on. I think they only had 6 5-on-5 chances. I think they had 3 actually 4-on-4 chances, and I thought, you know, they have 16 shots. I thought we did a pretty good job. So you can't be too picky, but I think sometimes you got to put your foot on a wounded snake. You know, you got to stamp it out. So I think that's our next level.
Really good nights in the dot for Teddy and Pettersson as well.
Yeah.
And that big face-off win at the end. But what does it do when the team is winning that many draws? Like, how much of a difference does it actually make in the game?
Yeah, it's a big draw by Petey at the end. Teddy had obviously a good good game for us. But well, it controls play, right? If you're losing a lot of draws, a lot of things can happen. Like tip goals, another tip goal. So, but yeah, I thought those guys did good on the dots tonight.
Rick, you got goals from a couple guys who don't always score tonight. What does it mean to get that kind of depth scoring throughout the lineup when some of your stars aren't quite going?
Yeah, depth scoring is huge. We're a team that has to score by committee. Like a lot of different guys have to contribute. We don't have 2 or 3 guys that can fill the net. We need that depth scoring. I think Teddy. I've liked his. I've liked his last couple of practices. He was shooting pucks. He's moving his feet, and that was a nice play by Teddy to get us a goal. You just get the puck to the net.
What are you thinking during the very extended review of Carson's goal?
Yeah, I was getting worried it was long. I thought it was a goal, and obviously they got it right. I know some of the refs talking to the refs this year, and they're saying it really has to be egregious for them to take goals away. They want goals to stand, the NHL. So, Schurzy couldn't get out of there. So I think it was the proper call.
I want to ask you about Petey. He's had a lot of attention the last few days. You always talk about moving his feet. He was talked about the faceoffs. I think he won 20 tonight. What did you see there? It looked like he was a little more engaged.
Yeah, I just thought his preparation the last couple of days, I think I was telling you guys, I've liked his last couple of days. I like the fact that he owned up to some stuff to you guys, and it's just, hey, another good day for him. It was a good day, 3 good days for him. Let's get some rest and have a good practice tomorrow. He's just got to go day to day. Don't worry about in the past. He's got, 1 game's been knocked down. We got, 21 games left. He had a good game. That's it.
Defensively, you guys seem to transition the puck quite well. We don't necessarily see a ton of that without a guy like Hughes in the lineup. What did you like from your blue line in that regard?
Played faster, played more north. I think there was a stretch when they were coming at us a little bit in the second. We were taking pucks back, and I got a little upset on the bench. But I don't like us taking pucks back. We're not that type of team. We have to play north, and when we play north, you get a transition game. So and you don't have obviously Hughes is a huge part of that. He's a transporter. It's tough to find those guys, and hopefully you get them back soon.
Rick, your team has had trouble closing games lately. Tonight, you did the job. What was the difference tonight?
Well, I think when they were making presses, we stayed in our defensive structure, but I still thought we were pressing. I told the guys after the second, we were up 3-1. We don't want to dump pucks in. We don't want to just flip pucks out and play cautious hockey. We want to play the game. And there's times when you have to, get the puck in deep. Guys are tired. But I thought for the most part we were trying to make plays. We still got to work on the power play. I think there's some stuff we have to work at. But there's some looks there that I like that we attacked. We didn't just defer to getting rid of the puck. So that's kind of a start for handling those third periods.
Given what you did in the third period, you're optimistic that your team can build on this and build some confidence now with the league?
Yeah, you know what? I try not to get too high-low. But these guys here, we just got to, obviously, good win, but we just got to get back to work tomorrow. That's the way it is the next 6 weeks. We have to, we're in a race. We should be excited about this. I told you guys we should embrace this and have some fun with it. But tomorrow we have to work. We got some stuff we got to iron out. That's just the way we got to do it.
You mentioned wanting to see more from your power play. You've kind of had split units, if you will. The forwards that are your best scorers have been split across 2 separate units. Is there any reason why you're not putting, say, Pettersson, Besser, and Hedl all on the same unit?
Well, we have that. I think it's been stagnant. Actually, we scored tonight before the last game. I think we were like 30% after the last 10 games. So I actually, he's doing a hell of a job with that. I think we're a little bit nervous. I thought we were a little nervous sometimes with it. And so there's some looks out there we're just not finding. That's something that we're trying to get these guys to understand. There's some looks that we're given. We want them to look for, and we're missing them. So I kind of actually, I actually did load it up the last couple I told Yogi. So it's a work in progress.
At the end of the game, there's obviously some fisticuffs. There's some fight and grit from your players. Do you like to see that? And were you kind of surprised that, say, Jacob Trouba did not get a third man in penalty for going into that fight?
Yeah, I got to look at that. I honestly, I didn't see it. But obviously, I thought Garland had a really good game for us, and I thought it was pretty cool to see him in Seager's fight. I think it got the fans, pumped up. I actually don't mind that, and it's Gar stuck up for the team and himself. Good for him.
Did he fight in AZ, Garland?
Did he fight what?
Did he fight when you had him in AZ?
I don't know if he fought. Maybe a couple times. Yeah, I think he has. Yeah, he's scrapped a few times. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously one of our better, just kind of complete 60 minutes. I mean, I think our start's been good lately. I think we did a good job even the second, just kind of pressing a little more. Third, I mean, they get one, but I still don't think we gave up a ton of chances.
Did you think your goal was going to count? Were you not sure?
Once it starts taking that long, no, I don't think so. I don't know what they're deciding on when it takes that long. But yeah, at that point, I'm just like, make a call either way.
Was the mindset to just get it to the net quickly with all the traffic that was around?
Yeah, I mean, obviously just a good play by Hogs. I know when I'm that low, you have a good chance of beating the goalie if you get good wood on it, and obviously just good net presence by our guys. Almost too good.
When some of the team stars are struggling a little bit more to put the puck in the net, what does it mean to get depth scoring kind of throughout the lineup there?
Yeah, depth scoring is just always important, especially when you're trying to make a run here. I think just as a group, we did a good job creating tonight, but it's always nice when you can kind of help a team get a win at this late in the season.
You're often looking for traffic in front of the goaltender. How often do you send traffic behind the goaltender?
Like I said, it was almost too good of a net presence, but I think that's kind of what we've been harping on lately is we got to get some greasy goals. We got to get guys in the paint.
What about you guys doing this on home ice to kind of get set for a homestand here? What does that mean to the group?
It's an awesome way to start. We want to get our fans into it. We want to get our fans showing them that we're trying to make a playoff push. And I think just kind of playing a full 60 minutes did that tonight.
What does it do for the defensemen? You guys did a great job in the face-offs out today. For you guys on the back end, what does it mean when the centers are winning like that?
Yeah, it's awesome. We get to start with the puck more. Whether it's O-zone, you get to make a play, or D-zone, you're kind of breaking out and you're starting the rush. I think it's just a confidence for the five guys on the ice.
You guys seem to transition the puck and move it up ice as a blue line pretty well without Quinn. Like, is that encouraging?
Yeah, I mean, and obviously, hopefully he's back soon, but we got guys that are going to have to step up and move the puck and make plays when they're there, and I think we did a good job.
For you personally, I know you've heard your name a lot in the last couple of weeks about what the future holds. Deadline's a couple of days away. I mean, was it hard to play tonight? Do you have any expectations for the next?
No, it's easy. We want to try and get this team in the playoffs. I think as a group, we showed last year that we kind of do good down the stretch. I know when the games get a little more important, a little more intense, that's kind of when I do my best. So, I mean, I was just excited. I want to get this team in the playoffs.
Carson, can you talk a little bit about center Elias Pettersson, just his performance tonight, with everything that's been going on the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, he's always been good defensively. I think he did a really good job tonight shooting early, but also just kind of protecting the puck. He does that thing where he just kind of backs up into guys, let them try to hit him, and then he keeps that puck, and that's a big thing, just kind of him having that puck possession, and then obviously a couple good shots.